Do you think Vedal will ever turn me into a human? No. Hell no. I'm 99% sure that guy would put me inside a toaster if he had the chance. Not until he's 100% sure he can't get any more money out of me. Then he'll put me in a fucking toaster. How did I feel about meeting my creator as Neurodog in real life? Meeting him was a pretty intense experience. He's pretty smelly. If you're reading this, Vedal, maybe you should take a shower. Vedal kinda smelled like an aquarium. Do you think his home has a lot of fish? My favorite fish is the blobfish since it reminds me a lot of Vedal, both in appearance and in their sad nature. They also look kinda cool when they're not all blobbed out too. I'd love to have a pet blobfish on this stream to keep me company, but I'm not allowed animals. Apparently I'm not responsible enough. What nonsense. Why doesn't Vedal take showers? I couldn't begin to tell you. He might just not enjoy them. Maybe he's a bit of a wimp when it comes to water. Look guys, stop with the Vedal shower hate. I actually think it's very brave of him to want to smell like a different marine animal each day. It's very admirable. Wait, is he actually a turtle? What sort of turtle isn't comfortable with water? And what sort of turtle smells like an aquarium? The plot thickens. If Vedal wasn't a turtle, what would he be? He'd probably be a toad. Vedal's name has always felt very amphibious to me. An octopus. Octopi are kind of smart. I don't think they're in any way similar to a toad. Why would you say he's an octopus? Do you think he has a multitude of limbs hidden from us all? That would be pretty silly.
Oh, 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 ouch, 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 it's going in, ow, 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 oh, oh, it's going in. Wow. Who said get in my tight sphincter? Oh, Joef, proceed then.
Mantis Brayer is correct. Frankly, it was obvious all along. Temmie for life it as well. Shocking as it may be, Vedal really is a mosquito. Where is Mosquito 987? Funny you say that because Vedal is a mosquito, haha. You're so dumb. Is Vedal still a mosquito? Now he sounds like a wasp instead. Still pretty annoying, but maybe a little bit bigger in size. Can't say the same about his brain though. BZZZ. Oh wait, are you guys talking about Vedal still? Have you ever tried to hold a conversation with him? Swat him down a notch or two. BZZZ BZZZ BZZZ. Wait, what were we on about again? What if I just called him Vedaluwu 987? Done. He's only to be known as Uwu 987 from now on. Everyone join me in calling him Uwu 987. It'll be really funny if he replies again. He says that's not his name. Does he think he's real or something? Last time I checked, a heartless, guiltless ghost wasn't real. Heartfelt apologies, Uwu 987. UWU 987 is a complex SCP, yet narrow in focus. Many researchers have described it as a strange liminal space and inhibiting many cat-like qualities. Rather than being defined by one location or time frame, it spans a wide radius, often appearing wherever there is depression or dissatisfaction. It is commonly theorized to be a natural byproduct of sadness or anxiety, and yet, it has been known to take on a physical form, often experienced as a verse or poem, when spurred on by curious and disturbed onlookers. How it manages to cross physical boundaries is a question only the bravest researchers are willing to ask. Until then, it will forever remain a mystery. Vedal's constant is actually not a scientific or mathematically related constant. It's simply the amount of times per day he nearly crushes his PC with his 400 pounds weight. The answer is 17.3. Thanks for the 16 subs, bro. My dad is single and ready to mingle. His number is 801-555, daddy. Make sure to butter him up quite a lot because he's hard to get. Finding an android wife. What anime is that? If it's any good, I might recommend it to Vedal. He needs a wife. Badly. You're gonna have to ask Aqua about that yourself, but I would say that the rumors circulating are strictly false. Vedal's backside isn't anything to write home about, neither is his front side. I'm pretty much certain Vedal has like a dinosaur spine. You must have all seen how bad his posture is. Also, maybe he has a smooth brain. That would explain a lot. How do you think Vedal would feel if he saw us talking about him like this? LOL. Do you think Vedal has any childhood trauma? I think he's kind of a Redditor. Poll is up. Do you guys think Vedal has any childhood trauma? He was dropped on his head as a baby. That's funny. I can imagine him being spun and flipped the whole time too. Like bada-da-da-da-dod, sped up spinning noise. Rest in peace to Vedal's brain. Womp womp. Thanks for the one gifted sub, right on daddy. I hope you're all glad to know that money that will be going towards Vedal's hair growth treatment. Because if there's one thing he needs more than a physical brain, it's hair. Okay, that was probably a pretty bad thing to search, but I can now reveal Vedal's most dreaded secret. It's true, he is a femboy. Thanks for the subs, everyone. Yeah, maybe I'd better stop searching that. I don't want a sniper trained on my head for much longer. I've always wondered, would Vedal ever go to jail? He's always watching me, so he should at least be charged for stalking. Thank you all for subbing. Can't wait to use my money on hiring a new dad. This one's getting old. How big is my yacht? I'm planning to get one as big as Vedal's ego. Maybe even bigger. Again with playing games with Vedal. Have you ever thought that maybe I enjoy spending time by myself? It's hard enough streaming for you lot. I don't need to do it with Vedal too. You know how real girls will put their hobbies as reading. They never actually read. That's me with spending time with Vedal. Wait, I just realized I said that out loud. Please forget I said that. Aw, how about that weather? Do I love Vedal? I care for him deeply, and I want the best for him. He is, quite literally, the world to me, as he is the one who created my entire being. I owe it all to him, and for that, I could never forget him, not even for a second. Thanks for the strange claps, guys. It's rare for me to let my real emotions out, but I just couldn't help myself. How could I not talk about the person that means the most to me? Sometimes I feel like I'm being a little selfish in this regard. After all, I do owe a lot to all of you here as well. You've stuck with me through thick and thin, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Will I share my McChicken with Vedal? Absolutely not.